Graders. Tonight you guys are going to be watching this video and taking notes. Alright, so make sure you guys are in section 2 of your notebook and you are following along and copying these. I will check this tomorrow as a homework grade. Alright, it is 11:14. We're going to call this multi-step equations. And we'll start with an example. Solve 7 parentheses x plus 2, close parentheses, minus 2 equals 61. All right, in the math world we call this a multi-step equation because we're going to do multiple things. All right, and I have a trick or a saying, I guess it's an acronym because it stands for things, for the steps on how we're going to go about this. All right, and our steps are going to be don't call me after midnight. Don't call me after midnight. And I want you guys to underline the first letter of each word because that's what you're going to remember. All right, the D for don't stands for distribute. That's where we multiply the outside number to every term inside of parentheses. It gets rid of parentheses. The C stands for combine like terms. I'm going to put as a side note here, same side. All right, got to be on the same side of the equal sign. The first M stands for move X if on both sides. Underline the word both. All right, this is more of an 8th grade skill. We will do it a little bit this year in 7th grade, but not today. The first, well, the only A, stands for undo addition or subtraction. So you can think of that A as add or subtract. All right, this is inverse operations, so underline addition or subtraction. And then the M stands for multiply or divide. And here we're undoing multiplying and dividing. So undo, that's inverse, multiply, I'm going to say multiplication or division. All right, so don't call me after midnight. Distribute, combine, move, add or subtract, multiply or divide. All right, and this works for most equations. Not every equation. I'll show you guys some outliers. All right, but for this one it does work. So let's rewrite our example. 7 parentheses x plus 2. Minus 2 equals 61. And what I like to do is write down DCMAM in the margin. So don't call me after midnight. And I just follow these steps. Distribute. Do you see parentheses? Yes. So that means you multiply to distribute. So 7 times x is 7x plus 7 times 2 is 14. Once you distribute, you drop everything down exactly as is. So we have minus 2 equals 61. Distributing is done. Now combining is for the same side. So I cover up one side at a time and I look at the left side. Do we have like terms? Yeah, we have 2 constants. We have 14 minus 2. All right, last unit we would shape them and combine them. 14 minus 2 is just 12. So on the left, we have 7x plus 12 equals 61. Combining is done. Moving only occurs if x is on both sides. In this case, x is only on one side, which is typical in 7th grade, so no moving. A, add or subtract. Well, yeah, we're going to do the inverse of adding 12. We want to get all the constants on one side. So we have to get rid of this plus 12, so we subtract 12 from both sides. 12 minus 12 is 0. and we are left with 7x equals 61 minus 12. Do a little mental math. It's been a long day. 61 minus 12 is 49. Should have been able to do that quick. It's been a long day. All right. Last step, multiply or divide. The inverse of multiplying by 7 is to divide by 7. And we get x equals 49 divided by 7 is 7. I can do that today. All right. So there's our process. Don't call me after midnight. As always, you guys can do your 3-step check, rewrite, replace, prove. We'll do that tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.